So, Lank on Leeds, ladies and gentlemen. Leeds United 2, Plymouth 1. No disrespect to Plymouth. This game was one of those that you look at and you go, yeah, that's 3 points. I like Plymouth. I like a plucky underdog. But yeah, we were very, very, very good until late on in the game where Junior Firpo came on. But I'll get to that. First goal by Dan James. Just before I get into that, Jorginho Rutter. All you Leeds fans that jumped on his back last year for being £30 million signing and in not doing a lot. 30 million.
Fucking hell. Didn't realise it was that much.
Yeah, I know. But do you remember that? You remember you lot all ganging up on him and giving him so much stick? No, I didn't think you would. Same way you don't remember fucking Snakey Boy who tried to get out of club, but when he gets brought on as a sub, you all clap him. Fucking moron.
That's half the players in your team. Like,
no. There's one snake left in the club. That's it. But yeah, Jorginho Rutter is, I want to say, a linchpin to this team. He's everywhere. He's deep in midfield, coming to get the ball. He's out on the wing. He's out on the other wing. He's up front, running off the shoulder of the last man. He's literally every highlight you see. If you watch a highlights video, every highlight you see involves him touching the ball at some point or another. And I'm so glad for him. So utterly glad for him. Dan James' first goal to put us 1-0 up came from Rutter. It did go down easily in the box. I mean, it wasn't a penalty. It was a shoulder-to-shoulder. I didn't like the way he faked an injury afterwards, but hey, that's a modern game. Plymouth's defender did a thing that wasn't defending and pretty much cleared it straight to Dan James, who, in all fairness, were a nice finish into right-hand side of net from just outside the box. Hurts me to say it because he's a scum bastard. He did turn us down, went scum and then turned around and come back. But yeah, he's actually performing very well. If I just quickly get his stats up, I'm pretty sure he's one of the highest assist makers in the league. Currently sitting 14 games, 4 goals, 4 assists. I mean, you can't really ask for a lot more than that. Pirro with the second after a lovely bit of interplay. Rutter straight to Somerville. Somerville does a jinking to inside of a penalty area, and then Pirro goes round the opposite side. And I've seen that move a fair few times now. So that's chemistry that's paying off. Pirro, for me, is quite possibly one of the best strikers we've had since...
Sir Patrick Bamford?
No. Chris Wood. I'm going to say. I might miss someone, but I don't think I have. Like, prolific-wise, we had a few people at a certain time, and we didn't have that again. And Pirro is just... He's just a striker. He's just an actual striker that we need. He does striker things. He knows where to... He's got that nous. I love that word. Good nous. But yeah, when you haven't got Sir Patrick and Violin blazing penalties over the bar into Narnia, you're guaranteed to win. But Pirro, I'm so glad he's at the club. I'm so glad we actually shelled out what is a pittance of 15 million for him, because there were parts of that transfer window where it looked like we weren't going to. 14 million.
That must be near a championship record, though. I
mean, we've done that a few times. We've done it normally selling it. Like, Ross McCormack were 11 million selling, and then fucking Chris Wood were like 15 selling. I think championship records like 25 million. Stupid, I want to say. It was something mad. But yeah, I'm so glad we've got him. The combination between the wingers and the forward line, Pirro normally does sit deeper than Rutter, but the sort of interchange. But back between Somerville, James, Pirro, and Rutter at the minute is beautiful to watch. I mean, if you didn't have Leicester romping away with a league, we'd be up there. I want to say Ipswich are going to fail a little bit, but I mean, Leeds are falling apart again. Anyway, one concern is that Sam Byram did pick up an injury. I think it were a hamstring tweak, which allowed Barcelona legend Firpo of Junior to come on, and then shortly after that, Plymouth scored because their right winger just walked past Firpo, who was stood on the halfway line, and hey, we've got a left back on the pitch for once instead of a right back playing left back. Yeah, it pretty much stemmed from that. My personal views, other people might not. But it was a good win. It was a good, solid win. A bit lackadaisical towards the end, but you know we dominated them, which, again, all due respect to Plymouth, is something that I would have expected. Going into the international break, I think it's sort of come at a good time. People might say otherwise because we're on a bit of a run, but with it being in the championship, I'd like to say that it gives you a breather when you actually need it. Even though nobody wants the international breaks, it's just pure ass garbage, money grabbing.
I like Gareth Southgate.
Fuck off. But I think it gives us that little refreshment. After the last international break, we started this run, so hopefully it gives us a little rejuvenation. The few little niggles that we've got can have time to rest up and come back. Pascal Stroik has been rolled out for a little bit. He had a hernia operation before the game, I believe it was. And then you've got Jet Spence that's coming back soon, and Stuart Dallas has what?
Jet Spence, Snake.
Yeah. Everyone's been raving for him to come back, and I've got
like a massive attitude problem. One of the biggest attitude problems I've ever seen of any player.
But so we've got Stewie D on his way back potentially as well. I've been seeing videos of him in training, which is great to see. All's looking fine and dandy at the club at the minute. Again, hearing rumours about Snakey Boy wanting to leave in January. Apparently, we're going to sign Archie Gray to a new contract because Liverpool are interested in him. We have just lost one of the youngsters from the academy to Man City, but I mean, there's not a lot we can do about fending off Man City at this point in time. Hopefully some point in the future, but you never know. So all's looking hunky-dory at Ellen Road, which is quite possibly the weirdest thing I've said in about 10 years.
Don't worry, it'll go wrong around Christmas.
Touch wood! Every Leeds fan watching, touch wood. But yeah, that is Lank on Leeds. If you've got any comments you would like to put forth to me or have a little discussion in the comments section, more than welcome to just right below. And